Well, welcome on in, folks, to tonight's match between your Amarillo Wranglers as they are on the road in El Paso, Texas to take on the El Paso Rhinos. And Wranglers currently on a three-game losing streak. Last weekend, the Wranglers dropping 2 games at home to the Lone Star Brahmas, so they are looking to halt that losing streak in its tracks and turn this ship right around. Well, let's get into the starting lineups for both these teams here tonight. For the El Paso Rhinos, on the left wing, it's number 16, Ethan Wolcott. In center, it's number 22, Ian Castemo. And on the right wing, it's number 10, Troy Hunka. Starting defense pairings for the Rhinos are number 6, Alexander Steffen, and number 19, Chase Nightray. In between the pipes for the El Paso Rhinos will be number 31, Logan Hughes. El Paso Rhinos are coached by head coach Mike Riviera and assistant coach Austin Singh. Well, folks, it is time for your Amarillo Wranglers starting lineup. On the left wing, the number 7, Mason Lupo. In center, the captain himself, number 21, Jacob Miller. On the right wing, number 15, Tyler Suglis. Starting defensive pairings of number 6, Landon Bell, and number 14, Hayden Hedquist. And in between the pipes tonight, for the first start in his time with the Amarillo Wranglers, made a third period appearance on that Saturday game against the Lone Star Brahmas. It's number 35, Gavin Shawn. The forward lines are as follows for tonight. On the left wing, Igor Petrov, Carter Williams, and Jake Bullinger. Carter Williams getting his first start for the Wranglers as well. On the left, Daniel Dolan. In center, Jacob Miller, and on the right, Jake Fortin. Next line of forwards on the left, Daniel Rosega. In center, Ty Zadi, and on the right, Caden Haggerty. And the final line of forwards are Mason Lupo on the left, Dominic Damakievs in center, Tyler Suklis on the right, and an extra forward being dressed tonight in Jaden Shirk. Defensive pairings of Crew Smith and Landon Poe, Hayden Hedquist, Ethan Ogle, Tiernan O'Rourke, and Tavon McCorrister. Your Amarillo Wranglers are coached by head coach Michael Hill and assistant coach Lucas Stern. Well, we'll take a quick peek at scores around the league elsewhere as we wait for the official start of this one here. Currently, the Elmira Aviators up 2-1 over the Rochester Junior Americans after 2. Johnstown Tomahawks and New Jersey Titans locked in at a stalemate of zeros, 18:25 left in the third period. And after 2 periods, the Maryland Black Bears are up 9-1 over the Danbury Hat Tricks. After 2 periods of play, well, almost 2 periods of play have concluded. 3:20 left in the second. Philadelphia Rebels up 3-1 over the New Hampshire Mountain Kings. After the first, the Minnesota Mallards are tied up at 1 apiece with the St. Cloud Norsemen. After 1, Janesville Jets and Springfield Junior Blues at 0 apiece. And after 1 in some self-division action, the New Mexico Ice Wolves are up 2-1 over the Corpus Christi Ice Rays. Well, with 8:34 left in the first period, it's anybody's game between the Shreveport Mudbugs and the Lone Star Brahmas. No one has scored in that affair yet. 13:30 remains in the first period between the Minot Minotaurs and the Watertown Shamrocks. The Minot Minotaurs up 1-0 currently. The Wisconsin Wendigo currently hold a 1-0 lead over the Chippewa Steel with 8:10 left in the first. As we're the second to last game on tap for the North American Hockey League tonight. The only remaining game after this is a matchup between the Kenai River Brown Bears and the Fairbanks Ice Dogs. And had a camera on still from the coach's show. Just realized that. So 2 debutants for the Wranglers here tonight. Center Carter Williams and netminder Gavin Shawn. Well, we've got 3:40 left until this one gets underway here, so we're going to step away for a quick second.
some of the downward because that management on salary, so they don't. They got. Todo lo demás, they can. Yeah, we can time and a half. Yeah, yeah. I mean, no. Your management. Who are you? The chief? Yeah. Basically, yes. Really? Hire me, John. Hire me. I was doing this like to me. By all means. Yeah. So many layers. You go through forest like a big point in the road.
And Wrangler Nation, here come your Amarillo Wranglers out onto the ice now. First time this season, the Wranglers have made the trip down on to the desert lands of El Paso, Texas. Beautiful mountain scenery can be found everywhere. As we get ready to get underway here from the El Paso County Event Center. And as mentioned earlier, last time these two sides met, it was a split series back in Amarillo. Well, it's a little bit of a different look team, a couple new additions, a couple have departed, but the Wranglers have been on an upward trajectory despite being on a free game losing streak. They held their own, and like we talked about as well, that Saturday game, the better of the two sides between the Lone Star Brahmas just not getting the result on the scoreboard. Well, here we go. We are ready to get underway from El Paso, Texas. Amarillo Wranglers, El Paso Rhinos. Here we go. Well, after we have a ceremonial puck drop, of course.
Serves as a caseworker and practicum student at the Veterans One-Stop Center, providing advocacy, mental health support, and essential resources to veterans, active duty soldiers, and their families. He aims to become the first social worker supervisor to train future social workers. He has received 2 congressional awards for his service and remains dedicated to empowering diverse communities. Rhino Country, let's hear it for Guillermo Gomez! Thank you for your service.
As we mentioned, Wranglers trying to turn the ship around a little bit. They had a good Saturday showing against the Lone Star Brahmas. Did not get the result that they deserved, but at the end of the day, well, we are underway. El Paso Rhino is going to be controlling the puck to start first, and a big hit there from Hayden Hedquist. Landon Bowe looking for Tyler Sukulis. Sukulis trying to clear the zone. And a great stick in. It's Miller with it. And the Wranglers had a numbers advantage. It was a 3-on-2, but now they're looking to pinch this one down low and look for a shot. And a couple bodies hitting the deck here. Sukulis looking to get back defensively and help out. Hedquist scooping up the puck inside of his own zone. Poe got a soft touch to it. Rhinos back with it. Now a great stick in there from Hayden Hedquist. Hedquist up ice. Has a man. Chips it down low behind the net for Haggerty. Haggerty cannot get past his man. Wranglers looking to shift back. Puck around the boards. Sean gonna meet it behind his net. Leaves it off for Ogle. Ogle up onto the wings. Tossed down low by Shore. Ogle trying to tie his man up. Zadi to the loose puck. Finds Haggerty. Haggerty sending it out of the zone. El Paso gonna toss it back in. Sean with it on his paddle. Scoops it behind. Was looking for Ogle. Ogle got a piece of it. And puck tied up. Haggerty unable to claim it. Now puck high up into there. Now tempered down by Smith. Smith picking out Azadi. Azadi. Rhinos looking to kickstart something here. Now it's cut out. Williams and his first shift now since joining the Wranglers. Bollinger looking to lay a hit. O'Rourke unable to keep it in. Petrov and the Wranglers having to retreat in the neutral zone now. Williams in the corner. Paso chipping it into the corner. Sean out of his net. Paddles it around. Trying to pick out Petrov. Georgie tossing it behind the net of Sean. McCorser scooping up the loose puck. And a bouncing puck now settled down by Fortin. Fortin on the wings. Takes a hard hit between two. Now launched behind the net of Sean. Sean giving instructions. Poe looking for a quick reset on up to Fortin. Fortin as his pockets picked, wrapped around. Sean giving instructions to Smith. Miller there to help out. El Paso looking for a shot attempt. This puck gonna fall into the corner now. Puck around the boards. Miller trying to get a piece of this puck. Poe there down low in the slot looking for Miller. And that one cut out. Steffen unable to get to it. Now Smith. Steffen back with it. Chipped on to Sean, and Sean able to reel in a bouncing puck and hang on to this one for a face-off inside the Wranglers zone.
A peace officer by the entrance between sections H and I currently has your wallet. And what could be related but we don't know, there's also a lost Lexus key. Hector, that could be yours, it could be someone else's, but your Hector Wrangle Hernandez is important to the entrance between sections H and I.
Face-off inside the Wranglers zone here. So it'll be Damakiev's on the draw. Wranglers coming away with it. Ogle on over for Hedquist. Hedquist looking for a quick feed to Damakiev's. Unable to stay with it. Castamo ripping this one into the zone of the Wranglers. Puck behind the net of Sean. Hedquist there to the loose puck. Damakiev's looking to chip this one into the neutral zone. Paso looking to reset this short. A battle for this one in the neutral zone. Wolcott sending it down low into the corner. Hedquist letting Ogle dip to the loose puck for him. Now a quick feed to Tsoukalis is out of reach, but icing waved away. Wranglers trying to keep this puck inside the neutral zone with their forecheck. They are unable to. McCorster and O'Rourke having to get back. This one cut out. Wranglers with some good defensive work right here early. Zadi chipping this one into the corner, trying to get to his own puck. Unable to as he's beaten to it by Georgie. Now battle for this one on the backboards. Haggerty getting involved as well. El Paso with it now. Looking to chip this one into the corner. O'Rourke there to support, making sure Sean can send this one around the boards. Resega battling for this puck in his own zone. Resega waiting patiently, waiting for the support there. Finds Zadi. Zadi chipping this one into the zone. It's going to exit the zone now. Zadi back with it. Resets it on over to Poe. Poe over to Smith. Smith with a great feed on over to Resega. Ricochets off the skates there of Haggerty. Wranglers looking to go for a change. Bollinger out there now. And stolen away by the Wranglers. Zadi sending it onto the boards. Unable to get to it himself as he's going to look to skate back on over to the bench. Wranglers looking to complete this change. Williams out there now. Bollinger with a great stick in. Gonna pass on over to Petrov. Williams poking away at it. Wranglers keeping it active in the zone. Bollinger there to help out. Bollinger down low. Looking to send this one around the boards. Poe looking to cut it out. Poe and a bouncing puck high up into the air. Puck behind the net of the Rhinos here. And the Wranglers wanted a call there. Petrov was not happy. Thought he was held up. Bergner getting spun around. A little bit of a spin cycle there from the Wranglers. Now battle for this one on the boards. Sent on over. Poe. It's out of reach for him. Rhinos keeping this one in the zone. Looking for a shot. Saved by Sean. Hedquist on over. Bollinger. Sends it into the zone. Dolan looking to turn on the afterburners. It's out of reach of him. And a great stick in from Fortin. Fortin still battling for this one. Sean out of his net. Unable to get a piece of that puck. Puck launched all the way down ice. And we are going to get a call for icing here now. Miller on the face-off. Castamo Crosserman. Paso winning this one. Georgie calling for it. A shot for traffic. Big save there from Sean. El Paso feeling a little electric, but now the Wranglers, they want to feel electricity themselves. Dolan into the zone on a great feed from Miller. Down low, this one now held onto by Hughes. Well, talking about turning something on enough, and Wranglers almost caught out, potentially giving up a goal, but Sean with a great save here. Well, we got a quick timeout here. Is gonna clean the ice a little bit. Well, 13:45 remaining in the first period here between the Wranglers and the Rhinos. Not a whole lot of shots on net. El Paso with 3 and the Wranglers with 1. Back underway we go. It will be the line of Lupo, Damakievs, Sukalis, O'Rourke, and McCorster for the Wranglers. It'll be Damakievs and Giblin on the draw here inside the El Paso zone. Puck tied up. El Paso coming away with this one on the draw. O'Rourke to it. Sends it into the zone. Georgie with it. Georgie to Kaiser. Kaiser. Cross ice feed on over to Smith. Smith on to Sean and held on to now by Sean. Well, we got some noisemakers to the right of the broadcasting setup. Definitely going to be needing some ibuprofen or Advil in the morning, that's for sure. It'll be Giblin and Azadi on the draw here inside of the Wranglers zone. Azadi getting a piece of it on the draw, but a loose puck. Poe with a nice hit. Haggerty with the puck. Wranglers into the zone now. Haggerty has Resega. Goes to Resega. Resega looking for a pass back. Smith Sending it down low. Resega out of reach and too far for Zadi. A great trip into the offensive zone for the Wranglers. Another bouncing puck. Giblin looking for a pass. Wranglers cutting it out. All alone, it's Resega. Resega looking for a shot. Oh, and he is denied by Logan Hughes. It's Bollinger with it. Wranglers looking for a shot, and this one blocked on the way in. Well, and a great look there from Daniel Resega, but that one kept out by the El Paso netminder, Logan Hughes there. Well, one thing is for sure, with 12:50 left in the first period, both sides playing with a lot of speed and physicality. Hedquist chipping it down low into the corner. Bollinger sending it back around the boards. Hedquist to the loose puck. Honka with it. Honka looking to reset. And Poe trying to lay a hit there. And a loose puck down low, held on to now by Sean. And we'll get another face-off inside the Wranglers zone here in just a second. That will be Kess, Stamo, and Miller on the draw here inside the Wranglers zone. And well, there seems to be some confusion because there is about 9 players out on the ice right now for the El Paso Rhinos. Well, the step 9 on the draw for the Rhinos instead. Night Ray having to reset the Rhinos. Getting some help now from Steven. On over to Bergner. Bergner finding a connecting pass at center ice. Looking for that feedback on over, but now it's the Wranglers with it. A 3-on-2 for the moment. Miller trying to skate his way through, unable to. Now Rourke was looking for Miller, can't find him. Wranglers trying to win this puck back. Shirk getting a piece of it, sending it into the zone down low. Wranglers able to make that change they want. Miller looking to float down low, apply a little bit of pressure. Puck all the way down ice, and an icing will get called here. Oh, 11:46 left in the first period. Wranglers have the good majority of the prime goal scoring opportunities so far this period. Oh, and it cannot be accurate at all with the Wranglers somehow only having 1 shot on net, but that's what it currently says. There's been at least more than that in the last minute or two here. Poe trying to disrupt at the blue line. Got a hit in. Lupo in his own zone. El Paso looking to go for a change. Lupo looking for a quick feed onto the wings, and that one out of reach. Icing's going to get called. Tamakev's thought he had it beat for a moment.
The Paso Hockey Association offers skating programs, youth, high school, and adult hockey programs, various state classes, and much, much more. More information on all the PHA programs, give a call at 915-4795.
Oh, it'll be Tamakev's and Castamo on the draw inside the Wranglers zone now. Puck tied up. No one able to claim it just quite yet. El Paso's got a small foothold of it. Puck behind the net of Sean. Smith with it. Smith has it stolen away. Honka looking to send it down low. El Paso man backdoor shot. Big save by Sean. And another icing going to get called, so we'll go back to the Amarillo zone in just a second for another faceoff. Well, and Gavin Sean carrying that momentum from that third period where he featured last Saturday for the Amarillo Wranglers. His first full start here tonight. That'll be Castamo and Zamakevs on the faceoff here now. Puck tied up. Zamakevs thought he had it for a second. And El Paso unable to keep that one in the zone. Night Ray looking for a quick change. And this one held on to by Sean, quickly dumped on over for Poe. Poe to Hedquist. Hedquist looking for a feed up to Zadi. Rusega trying to battle, keep this one in the zone, does just that. Haggerty and Zadi trying to help out as well. Rusega back with it. Wranglers having to reoperate from the neutral zone. Rusega looking to weave his way through. He is shifty, dumps it on over. Haggerty down low. Rusega looking for a pass and just out of reach. Wranglers looking to keep their shape here. Puck down low for Rusega. Rusega trying to battle through Zadi behind the net. Finds Rusega. Rusega sent on back. Ogle on Hedquist, and the Wranglers having to leave. They're going to go for a change instead. Delayed offside, now waved away. Well, the El Paso Rhinos more than content with just waiting. And Williams gloving this one up in the air. Williams looking for a shot, and that one was close, but held on to by Logan Hughes, the El Paso netminder. Now Carter Williams looking right at home with the Wranglers here in his first game. And head coach Michael Hill having a conversation with Tyler Sukalis. Tyler Sukalis was unavailable for a couple of games. He's nursing an injury, but he is back and he is ready to go. Hit the ice after getting some instructions from the bench boss, Michael Hill. Miller winning the draw. Dolan unable to keep it in the offensive zone. El Paso looking to send this one on to Sean from quite some distance. And Sean dealing with that one quite handily as we'll get a face-off inside the Wranglers zone.
It's a wonderful time to get your young lady into hockey. Run enough games, send fantastic Lady Rhinos as they take the ice. You don't want to miss it. More information on ice stories about Paso Hockey.
Oh, will be Giblin and Miller on the draw here inside the Wranglers zone. Miller coming away with it, has his twig side up. Chipped onto the boards. Fortin sending it into the zone. Wranglers having to retreat back into their own zone now. O'Rourke to loose puck. Finds Miller on the wings. Miller was looking for a pass on over to Dolan. Could not find him. Icing waved away. Now stick in from Lupo. He's unable to stay with it, but Miller scoops up the loose puck in his own zone. Miller looking to get off ice. Feeds it over to Smith. Smith has it stolen away. Rhinos looking to send this one into the corner. Smith to the loose puck. Zamakaev's looking to lay ahead, tie his man up. Sukalis with it. Finds Lupo. Lupo back over to Sukalis. That one just behind Sukalis, but a great idea there. Now Poe having to get back with Smith. This one fluttering through the crease. Puck into the corner. Zamakaev's looking to tie up his man. Smith trying to help out Lupo, and this one now scooped up by Gavin Shawn. 8:41 left in the first period here. Well, Wranglers have had quite a few good looks, but El Paso netminder Logan Hughes has been there to stop all of them thus far. Wranglers looking to change things up here. Ogle to Hedquist. Hedquist quickly on over to Rusega. Rusega looking for a feed into the neutral zone. Haggerty has it bouncing off of himself, so he's going to send this one around the boards. Hughes out of his net. Scoops it up on his paddle. Rusega trying to battle for this one on the wings. Hedquist cutting this one out. Hedquist into the zone, looking for a shot from distance, and a pad save there, and another shot attempt. This one from Haggerty. Well, and Azadi trying to get through some traffic, but it is backed up. Hedquist gloves it down, chips it back into the zone. Wranglers on a delayed offsides as that is now waved away. Well, El Paso waiting to go with this puck. They're trying to get a change here and complete it. Azadi going to go for a change as well. Wranglers. El Paso Rhinos both with some fresh legs out on the ice. Bollinger with a great stick in, cuts it out. Looks for a shot and kept out by Hughes. Bouncing puck, everybody lost it. This one sent into the corner. Lafayette looking to get to it first. Hit hard onto the boards by Bollinger. Bollinger trying to help out. O'Rourke. Now this one's scooped up. Bollinger. Now fed on back to Bollinger. Williams. Letting Bollinger scoop this one up. Puck sent into the corner. Williams trying to weave his way through. O'Rourke to the loose puck in the neutral zone. And offsides go the Wranglers there. Williams was still trying to get out of the zone. Well, 7:11 remaining in the first period, and we're going to get a quick media timeout. Well, back out onto the ice we go after that immediate timeout. It'll be Miller, Dolan, Fortin, Smith, and Poe for the Wranglers. As we will get a neutral zone face-off here. Oh, we're just waiting on the door to get closed behind the net of Gavin Sean. Kaiser Miller on the draw. Giblin to the puck. Giblin looking for a quick feed. Kaiser looking to get to the puck in the corner. Smith to it. Fortin with it, and we're going to have a penalty coming up on Landon Poe. Well, and a retaliation there from Camden Kaiser. Oh, that one was behind play when that happened. Wranglers were looking to get up ice, but Landon Poe laying a hard hit there. Oh, Wranglers gonna have to go down a man for the next 2 minutes here. I'm waiting for the official word on what the penalty was called for on Landon Poe. Have not found just quite yet. It'll be Kaiser on the draw with Azadi across from him. Wranglers having to kill off a 2-minute penalty now. Puck sent down ice. Rusega looking to pressure. Well, there it is, roughing the call on Landon Poe. El Paso into the zone, looking to send everybody down low. Hunka scoops it up from the blue line, sent on back short. El Paso thought about a shot, and a great block there from Ethan Ogle. As now El Paso having to retreat into the neutral zone. El Paso quickly into the zone. Ogle looking to lay a little bit of a body here. Rusega looking to cover up high. Hunka to it. Hunka down low. Sent back to Hunka. Feeds it on over to Shore. Shore looking for a shot and held onto by Sean there. Well, Gavin Sean with a great save there. Some traffic in front of him, but Gavin Sean able to make the save. And apologies if you hear a little bit of sniffling. My allergies are at DEFCON red levels here tonight. I think this is what happens when you got somebody who has spent the entirety of their life in the Midwest going to a place like El Paso. You're not fully acclimated to that kind of temperature and weather. You don't know what you might or might not be allergic to. Steven with it. Wranglers trying to get out of this passage of play. Well down a man as Landon Poe sits into the box. El Paso looking for a shot. This one sent into the corner. Bergner with it. Bergner down low. Steven with it. Scooped up at the blue line. And a shot. This one sent wide. And Smith was there but did not have any time to get this puck on his stick. Giblin. Giblin back with it. Giblin looking for a cross-ice feed and a great stick in there from Tiernan O'Rourke. Excuse me, that was Fortin. All 16 seconds remaining until Landon Poe is out of the box. Well, we actually got Landon Poe down below us as he watches on from the penalty box, hoping the Wranglers can get out of these next 16 seconds unscathed. Hedquist trying to get a piece of this puck, sent on back shore. El Paso looking for a shot, set high, and Sean having to recover. 4 seconds, Poe patiently waiting. Time is almost expired on his penalty. Poe out of the box. And now a quick change as Petrov will go out onto the ice. Now Hunka with it, slips up. Hedquist looking for Bollinger, tossed into the corner. Wranglers looking to go for a small change here. O'Rourke, McCorster, and Haggerty out there now. Wolcott with it for the Rhinos. Rhinos looking for a zone entry now. Cotta with it. Losing the puck. Now Haggerty sending it around the boards. Kept in the zone, but now stolen away. It's Petrov with it. Petrov, just the goalie in a bit. Looking for a shot. Oh, and he is set wide. Well, twice now this period, the Wranglers have had it. Just the netminder to beat. And Logan Hughes has kept them both away from the back of his net. O'Rourke looking to help out. Stolen away, El Paso looking for a feed. Top of the face-off circle, shot, this one blocked. Loose puck into the corner. McCorser trying to get a piece of it. Azadi with it now. Azadi on over to Haggerty. Rusega far up ice. Rusega battling for this one. Puck into the zone, but Rusega electing to go back and make sure that he is covering. Bo finding Azadi, and a great pass on over. Wranglers looking for a shot, running out of real estate. Sukulis behind the net, looking for some support. Sukulis skating through, sends it back to Smith. Smith unable to keep this one in the zone. Sends it over to Poe. Poe, Azadi dumping this one. Wranglers looking to go for that change here now. Rusega looking to stay proactive on the forecheck. Rusega back with it. Sends it to Hedquist. Hedquist down low. This one out of reach as Sukulis was trying to tap this one in. Domagev's down low. Sukulis sending it back on over to Lupo. Lupo looking to pivot. Lupo feeling some pressure here. Scooped up. Ogle looking for a shot, and this one blocked on the way in. Oh, Wranglers staying proactive on the forecheck and able to find some good looks here this period. On for Wranglers side, that sometimes on those Friday road games has had a little bit of a slow start out of the gate. Wranglers looking like they're at their usual best. And this one here early. 2:50 left in the first period. Miller on the draw. Puck tied up. And a shot there, that one blocked in traffic. O'Rourke having to reset, feeling some pressure. Sends it around the boards. Fortin sending it back over into the opposite corner. And this one high up into there. O'Rourke unable to keep it with himself. Kaiser with it. Sending it into the corner. O'Rourke to loose puck. O'Rourke looking for a quick feed to Fortin. Cut out. O'Rourke still battling for this one. McCorster frees it up. Fortin. And everybody kind of losing it now. It's Dolan. Has to skate past the linesman a little bit. Now a quick feed on over to Bergner. Bergner into the zone. Weaving his way through, and Smith with a great stick in to run him out of real estate. Well, that was quite the individual effort there from Bergner. Loose puck, just hanging around. McGorster trying to win it back. Miller trying to help out. Smith frees it up. Wranglers looking to get up quickly. Tossed onto the boards, and it's out of reach of Bollinger, so an icing will get called here now. .134 remaining in the first period between the Amarillo Wranglers and the El Paso Rhinos here tonight. LB Castam on Azadi on the draw. Azadi winning this one. Smith was looking for Ergel. Wolcott with it. Held up onto the boards by Smith. Bollinger trying to get a piece of it. Tossed on over, Night Ray looking for a feed, and it's out of reach of Hunka. Ogle finding Bollinger. Bollinger, Petrov with it. Petrov into the zone, slows it down. Feeling some pressure, Petrov having to reset it into the neutral zone to Ogle. O'Rourke from distance sending it on and just testing the netminder Hughes. Oh, and Hughes going to hang on to this puck as it has fallen on his doorstep yet again. .101 remaining in the first period. This is the Wranglers and Rhinos knotted up at 0 apiece. It'll be a Zadi and Turner around the draw here inside the El Paso zone.
1 minute to go in the first period.
1 minute left in the period. Zadi unable to temper that puck down. O'Rourke to the loose puck in his corner. He's got to be careful because there's some speed there from Charlie Turner. El Paso cutting this one out. Everyone kind of just trying to win this puck back in this scrum. No one able to make any kind of headway. Well, the fans wanted a call and a shot, and held on to now by Gavin Sean. Well, and we got a little bit of a post whistle dust up here. Ty Zadi on trying to see who that is from El Paso getting involved in it. That is Connor McCaskey. Well, McCaskey and Azadi in a little bit of a dust up. Well, it'll be Giblin and Williams on the draw here now. They're going to toss Williams from the face-off circle. So it'll be Bollinger instead. El Paso looking to send this one on over. Toss down low. Oh, we're going to redo the face-off here now. Williams back in the face-off circle. Giblin across from him. Williams winning this one. Poe to it. And this one caught up. Sean making a save with his paddle there. Launch down ice. Hada in a foot race with Bollinger as Hughes going to hang on to this one now. Well, it was very physical last time these two sides met. And it is starting to ramp up here tonight. .8 seconds left in the first period. with 13.8 seconds left. Amarillo going to toss out Caden Haggerty, Ty Azadi, Daniel Sega, Hayden Hedquist, and Ethan Ogle. Rhinos sending this one out of the zone. Hedquist trying to send it in quickly. 6 seconds remaining in the first period. El Paso looking for a shot and held on to by the netminder Gavin Sean. Well, we're just 2.5 seconds away from the first intermission, but there is some more shenanigans going on here in El Paso, Texas. And Gavin Sean's just looking at his net. He just wants it fixed. Well, and Gavin Sean's wishes have been granted as it has been fixed there by the linesman here. Well, 2.5 seconds left in the first period. It'll be Castamo and Azadi on the draw. Azadi winning this one. Time is going to expire here on the first period between the Amarillo Wranglers and the El Paso Rhinos. So when we come back, we will have the start of the second period here. Well, a big thank you to Team Medical Lisa Johnson for the cough drop, as my voice and my allergies have been killing me as I'm not dropping my phone. Hey, we can't have everything we want, okay? If I want to have it where I don't feel like I just got the bubonic plague the entirety of this broadcast, I gotta drop my phone then. That's the trade-off. There's always gotta be one trade-off in life. Well, the vibe around the team was electric heading back out onto the ice. The guys feeling very confident in themselves going into the second period here. Well, here we go! Second period. Your Amarillo Wranglers, the El Paso Rhinos. Second period starts right now. Sugarless in pursuit. Puck in the corner of the El Paso zone. Lupo looking for a feed. This one cut out by Hada. El Paso into the zone with it, into the corner. Poe cutting it out. Sent around the boards for Sugarless. Sugarless now scooped up by Lupo. Lupo into the zone. And Lupo hit hard. And we got a puck up and out of play, and a couple of shoves exchanged back and forth. Well, looks like someone got caught in the mouth. Well, Mason Lupo is going to the box. We'll have to see if anyone for El Paso goes. So far, it is just the number 7, Mason Lupo. Well, Troy Hunka is trying to make a case that there is blood. Well, it is falling on deaf ears here. Well, Wranglers not with an ideal start with less than 30 seconds gone by in the second period here. Just 27 seconds into the first. Amarillo will see Mason Lupo in the box for the next 2 minutes. Well, Wranglers 1 of 1 on the penalty kill here tonight. We'll have to see if they can keep that trend going here now. Puck kept in the zone. El Paso tossing this one into the faceoff circle. Toss back on over Shore. Looking for a shot, and a big save from Gavin Sean. And now a scrum into corner. Loose puck. Dealt with for now. Shore with it. Face-off circle. Toss back on over. El Paso down low looking for something. And now they get nothing, but they are able to reset. Hand it off to Shore. Shore feeding it onto the wings. Honka to Shore. Shore from the point and held onto by Gavin Sean. Now Gavin Sean with another big save here now. .122 remaining on the penalty of Mason Lupo. Williams on the draw. El Paso looking for a shot, and a big save there from Gavin Sean yet again. That one looks like it might have been a little bit out of reach and just high and wide. Shore back with it. Looking for a pass. Cut out. Bollinger getting a piece of it. Bollinger trying to get a stick, and now Williams sending it up ice. Bollinger looking to go for a change instead of a little bit of a chase. This puck here now. Miller out onto the ice. El Paso into the zone with speed. They have Smith, Kaiser, and Giblin down low now. Wrapped around the boards. El Paso unable to keep this one in the zone. 42 seconds of a power play for the Rhinos. Shore blowing a tire in the process. Now a feed on over to Giblin and scooped up by Gavin Sean here now. Well, I'm not really quite too sure where you go from here if you're the Wranglers, because you're starting out a period where you're feeling really good after that first, and you're having to go on the penalty kill instantaneously 27 seconds into it. I mean, the biggest task for head coach Michael Hill and assistant coach Lucas Stern is going to be really revitalizing that momentum that you built on in the first period after having to deal with a man in the penalty box to start out the second period. Steven shot and sent high and wide. Hedquist unable to get a piece of it. Launched down ice. Hughes was looking for where Resega was at. Resega, speed Fred as always on the penalty kill for the Wranglers. Giblin with it. Giblin into the zone. 10 seconds remaining of a power play for the Rhinos. Puck launched down ice. Resega, Bergner in a foot race. Wranglers gonna kill another one off. Mason Lupo out of the box onto the ice. El Paso with it. Smith. Lupo with a great stick in onto Smith. And Lupo making amends for going to the penalty box. Can he make further amends? Weaves his way through. Lupo, a man on a mission. Reverse hit. Azadi with it. Over to Lupo. Lupo looking for a feed. As he is forced into the corner. Has to send it around into the opposite corner. Resega unable to stay with it, but Lupo galvanized and ready to show some flair after spending 2 minutes in the penalty box. And that one went high up, and Gavin Sean was saying it should have gone up and out of play. We play on regardless. Azadi battling for this one. A nice hit there from Azadi. McCorster with it. McCorster around the boards. Lupo battling for this one on the wings. Lupo getting a little bit of a kick on it. Lupo's still battling for this puck. Now, El Paso looking for a feed, but it's Williams. Williams the other way. Petrov with speed. Williams looking for a shot and a blocker save there. Oh, great display there from the newest addition of the Amarillo Wranglers, number 17, Carter Williams. Providing a little bit of a spark there. Bollinger getting a piece of it. McCaskey slowing it down and elects to keep it himself. Sending this one into the corner. El Paso looking to go for a change here. Miller trying to catch him out. Has to slow it down. Had Bollinger down low. Did not like that look. Bollinger on over to Dolan. Dolan fresh from the bench. Ogle with it. Ogle looking for a shot and saved by the pads there of Hughes. Dolan battling for this one in the corner. Miller there to help out Miller. Miller and Dolan still caught in a scrum. Miller freeing it up. Miller behind net. Trying to send this one in. Was looking for a little bit of a Michigan at first, it appeared. Puck all the way down ice. Icing waved away. Gavin Sean expertly dealing with this one and now creating some offense as it's Dolan into the zone. Dolan trying to weave his way through. Dolan to his own puck. Sending it on back to Hedquist. Hedquist from range shot. This one skipping through and on into the corner. Honka looking to toss this one into the corner. It's going to stay in play. Looks like it might have been just a little bit of a hairline touch out of it. Miller to loose puck. Miller. Loose puck scooped up. Resega, and that shot blocked. Well, the Wranglers' offense has been electric after having to go on the penalty kill. And some more traffic on the blue line here is now. It's Fortin with it. Fortin into the zone. Fortin pass on over. Down low, and that intended pass is cut out. Wranglers have to get back. It's a 4-on-2. No one there to cover the central area. Down low in the slot. Oh, and they score. Well, the Wranglers get caught out in a 4-on-2. And Jackson Poltani with the goal. Well, it has been the biggest problem that the Amarillo Wranglers have faced all season long, getting caught out on the odd man rush, and they are caught out yet again. And only so much netminder Gavin Shawn can do about that one. El Paso Rhinos going up 1-0 courtesy of number 14, Jackson Pultani. And a little bit of a downcast mood over on the Wranglers bench to the right of us, as they've got some work cut out for them now. Wranglers looking to get back to work. Smith with it. Miller in pursuit of this loose puck of Haggerty. Kaiser with it. Smith having to get back. Smith with big defensive heroics, sending Camden Kaiser away from Gavin Shawn, his netminder. El Paso looking for a feed. Porco looking for a shot. Oh, and it's saved by Gavin Shawn. He thought it went in. Haggerty with it. Looking for a shot. This one blocked in traffic. Puck's going to stay in play. Dolan to Miller. Miller back to Hedquist. Ogle calling for it. Ogle from the blue line down low and held on to now by Logan Hughes. Well, we got another post-whistle get-together. Well, Caden Haggerty is having his sweater tugged on by quite a bit, and Caden Haggerty is trying to plead his case, saying that the Wranglers should be getting a power play, but to no avail. Oh, we got a immediate timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. .33 remaining in the second period. Wranglers down 1-0. Work to do. They've looked good. They have shown glimpses of being able to create an offensive spark, but no goals yet for the away side here. Tyler Suklis on the draw. Suklis to lose puck in the corner. Suklis looking for support. Suklis sending it on back. Hedquist down low, shot kept out on the pads of Hughes here. Well, Wranglers changing up their offensive structure just a little bit, and Ethan Ogle with a nice hit there. So now Dominic Ebbs with it. Dominic Ebbs turns. Well, El Paso winning this one right back. They're looking for something. This one blocked. Steven with it. Steven in the face-off circle looking for a shot. And this one just hanging there. It's now scooped up by Lupo. Well, Lupo tripped up a little bit. Not enough to draw a call from the official. Hedquist trying to spin his man around. Hedquist sending this one up ice while going down. Bollinger looking to pressure. Wranglers looking to go for a change. Williams trying to get a piece of this puck. Castamo sending it on over to Hunka. Bollinger unable to get a piece of this puck, and a shot and a big save from Gavin Shawn. White with Bollinger chasing him. Bollinger trying to get a piece of it. Williams sending it back down low. Hedquist trying to tie his man up, takes him down, and a shot kept out, oh, and they score. Well, Gavin Sean made the initial save, but he was unable to reel in the rebound. Well, number 16, Ethan Wolcott with the goal, putting the El Paso Rhinos up 2-0. Back underway we go. Wranglers with some more work cut out for them. 12 minutes left in the second period. Izadi trying to get a piece of this puck. Bergner sending it into the corner. O'Rourke trying to get the loose puck. O'Rourke scooping it up. Ruseka looking to get up ice quick. Wranglers turning over the puck, and a pass, and a big save from Gavin Sean. Well, Gavin Sean clearly shook off that goal that just went in, because that is what you need out of your netminder, but that is not what you need. Wranglers trying to get a little bit of an offensive spark going here. And we're going to get a penalty called. Wranglers going to the penalty box yet again, not what you want to see after going down 2-0. Well, Tuna to work in the box for 2 minutes of slashing. Well, this is going to be a big penalty kill for the Wranglers. They are 2 of 2 on the penalty kill, so they've got that going for them. But down 2-0, and you got to stop the bleeding and apply a tourniquet as soon as you can. And Gavin Sean able to scoop that one up with ease. That will be Damakievs and Kaiser on the face-off here. Wranglers winning this one, launching it down ice. Hughes out of his crease. Shore back with it, looking for a cross-ice feed, finds Wolcott. Wolcott, Poe getting a piece of it. Sent on back to Shore. Shore down low. Scooped up, shot, and a big save there from Sean yet again. Damakievs trying to send it into the zone. Shore to it. Bollinger trying to get back, get a piece of this puck. Bollinger back with it, chips it up into the air. Miller out on the ice now. Miller helping out. Looking for Bollinger. Feeds it to Bollinger. Bollinger with one in front of him. Bollinger weaving his way through. Forced into the corner. Oh, Bollinger hit up hard. And that is going to be a penalty on the El Paso Rhinos. Oh, Bollinger is up on his feet now. And he looks like he's okay. Well, we're going to get 63 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey here now. On a check from behind called on number 12, Camden Kaiser. Well, they're going to get him for cross-checking instead. Well, 1:03 until the Amarillo Wranglers get a power play of their own, and may not be a full 2-minute power play, but you got to take what you can when you're down 2-0. Hedquist scooping it up, waiting patiently, trying to feed it on back, and that one bouncing high up into the air. Haggerty. So Hedquist has it ricochet off of his skates. Azadi with it. Azadi. Wranglers looking for puck control and possession here, as they only have 38 more seconds until their man, number 5, Tiernan O'Rourke, is out of the box. Azadi looking to weave his way in. Azadi down low in the corner. Wranglers looking to get back with this puck. Haggerty looking for some support. Poe trying to get involved. Bouncing puck. Wranglers going to cough this one up and go for a change here now. Petrov, Miller, Hedquist, Poe. Your 4 out there onto the ice. Smith with it into the zone. Poe. Great job defensively there. Miller on over to Hedquist. Hedquist picking out a feed of Petrov. Wranglers now on a power play for the next 52 seconds here. Poe feeding it on back. Hedquist. Great little give and go here. Dolan into the zone. Dolan weaving his way through. Dolan behind the net. Thought about a wraparound or save shot. Scores! Daniel Resega able to put one home for the Amarillo Wranglers here and make it a 1-goal game. And what a beautiful goal at that. Well, like we said, you don't need a full 2 minutes sometimes to find a goal on the power play. And the Amarillo Wranglers creating a spark after being able to get just about 58 seconds of a power play. Well, back underway we go. Laviette with it. Laviette sending it around the boards. O'Rourke feeding it to Lupo. Lupo. And a loose puck scooped up now. Sukulis sending it into the corner. Sukulis turning on the afterburner. Sukulis first to it. Takes a hard hit onto the boards, but Wranglers looking to keep this puck in the offensive zone. Sukulis looking to lay ahead, tie his man up. El Paso going to go offsides here in the process. Well, Daniel Resega scoring his 9th goal of the season, assisted by Danlo Dolan, his 6th assist of the season. Puck down low into the corner. Poe. Puck all the way up ice for Sega in a foot race. Icing waved away. Scooped up. Smith to Poe. Poe looking for a shot. Well, where is it? It's kept out. Puck launched down ice. Gavin Shawn with it. Tracks it. And icing going to get called now. Hedquist. Down low to Miller. looking for Shirk. I'll pass it with it. Sent in and now scooped up by Hughes. Oh, here we go. What are we going to get? Nothing just quite yet. Wranglers going to the box here. Jaden Shirk. Well, Daniel Rusek and Jacob Miller trying to get an explanation here from the head official. And Jacob Miller not happy with the explanation. Well, we're trying to see what they've got. Well, they got unsportsmanlike conduct as the penalty here. Well, head coach Michael Hill waiting for an explanation. Well, something must have been said. Well, Jaden Shirk is below us. I mean, we can always ask him. Shirk! 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 They didn't hear us, but it reminds me of that one NBA reporting video where they're asking a guy, one of the reporters, if somebody's playing tonight, and they're like, you know if he's going tonight? And then he just turns around, he's like, hey, you going tonight? He's like, nope, I'm out. Well, tried finding out from Shirk himself as to what they told him, because, I mean, the bench was not happy, and Jacob Miller and Daniel Rusega were pleading their case for quite some time. Well, Wranglers having a go on the penalty kill here now. They just made it a one-goal game. It is going to have to be another strong penalty kill showing from the boys in blue. Shot, and a great block there from Cruz Smith. Well, Smith with an important block on that shot. Puck ricocheting off his skate. Damakiewicz with it. Trying to get off ice, unable to feed it anywhere. Except over to the El Paso Rhinos. Kaiser, Honka, pass that over. Oh, and Gavin Sean with the save of a century and another one. Well, oh my goodness. Flip some pancakes and call me Sally. What a save there from Gavin Sean. And now another save from Sean and a great block there from the Wranglers. Shore with it, Shore on the blue line with a feed on over. Shore calling for it. Looking for a shot and held onto by Sean. Oh my goodness, and he fumbled it, but it is safe. El Paso looking for a feed to Shore. Bollinger trying to get a puck in. And up and out of this zone. Wranglers would love to get this puck away from their zone right now. Smith looking for Damakiewicz. Damakiewicz with a nice hit. Is this one fumbled? Bollinger unable to get to it. Would have had daylight ahead of him. Now a pass on over and a great stick in from Tazzati. Bergner, pass on over. 10 seconds remaining of a power play for the Rhinos. Top bar and out for the Rhinos. Dying seconds. Shore with a pass on over. Back to Shore. Wranglers need to keep their ship. Sean with a big save yet again. Shirk out onto the ice. El Paso still in the zone with it. Looking for a man down low. And this puck high up into the air. High stick waved away. Steven with it, down low. El Paso looking to skirt around, and Sean making the save as Shirk now sending it down ice. McCaskey with it, looking for a shot. Great block there by Post. Smith looking to challenge for this one. Puck kept in the zone and dished down low behind the net. El Paso fumbling the puck in the pass there. Resega trying to win it back. El Paso still with it, looking for a shot sent behind the net. Sean still recovering. Wranglers have been pinned in their own zone for quite some time here after killing off this penalty. And a good stick in there from Daniel Resega. Steven with it. Cut out. Tyazati to it. Tyazati behind his own net. Looking to send it up and out. Takes an awkward bounce off a stanchion. Haggerty with it. Puck one back. Laviette with it. Laviette looking for support. Shot! And held onto Gavin Sean with a big save. And Cruz Smith with a thunderous hit. And that looks like it was on to Laviette. Well, Cruz Smith is going to be going to the box, no question about it. But he thought he was doing his netminder Gavin Sean a favor by protecting him. Well, Caden Haggerty is all smiles, having a chuckle of his own. Back underway we go here. Puck sent down ice. Well, Hayden Hedquist looks like he had some language for the official there. Trying to say he took a stick to the face. Well, icing waved away. Wranglers bench saying it should have been called. Miller in pursuit. Well, Amarillo having a go on a 5-on-3, and Hayden Hedquist is still irate. Bollinger on the face-off. Hunka with it. Well, it's a 5-on-3 for the next 127. Wolcott with it. On over. El Paso down low. Wolcott looking for a shot, and a great save there from Gavin Sean. 1:07 remaining of a 5-on-3. Wranglers in a little bit of a hole right now. A big shot and a great block there from Tiernan O'Rourke. Well, the Wranglers bench with some stick taps onto the side of the bench. Well, Ogle joining the Wranglers out on the ice. Resega out there alongside Landon Poe. 53 seconds remaining until the Wranglers gain at least one back. Shore with it into the zone. Wranglers looking to keep their shape. Wolcott. Wolcott down low. Face-off circle. Wolcott back with the top of the face-off circle. Fed on over down low. And a shot and a save again from Gavin Shawn. And here we go. The Wranglers already have 2 in the box. So well, Wranglers still only able to skate free for the next 34 seconds. And then they're going to go 5-on-4. Puck kept in the zone by Steven. El Paso down low, top of the face-off circle. Giblin over to Steven. Steven surveying his options as Giblin goes back to Giblin. Giblin back to Steven. Back to Giblin, and a puck kind of fluttering through. As El Paso having to slow it down for a second. Giblin, and a shot, and held onto yet again by Gavin Shawn. Well, Jake Bollinger's got a man in a headlock. Well, having to wait for an advertisement to end on the jumbo board here before we can see how much time is left on one of the penalties. There we go, 9 seconds until Cruz Smith is out of the box. And in 35 seconds, Jacob Miller will be out of the box. Ogle trying to send this one out of the zone. Captain Steven on over. Wranglers gain 1 back in 2 seconds. 1 second. 5-on-4 shot, and they score. Well, Jacob Miller will return from the penalty box, as it will be Jackson Pultani with his 2nd of the night for the El Paso Rhinos. Well, the Amarillo perfect penalty kill percentage has been broken, as the Wranglers go down another 2-goal disadvantage. Well, it has not been an easy day in the office for the Wranglers here on the road. They have had a lot of good flashes. But again, just one of those games where costly penalties plaguing this team. Well, Wranglers with some work to do. Puck sent around the boards. Poe. And this one out of play. Look out. Hey, nice grab up in the air by that fan. That is a impressive snag, if I do say so myself. Well, Wranglers with an offensive zone draw here, as they are looking to make this a 1-goal game again. Puck wrapped around the boards. And a nice reverse hit there from Cruz Smith. This one sent down the ice. Well, it appears it had some audio disruption for just a quick second. Should be better now. Laviette with it. Laviette into the corner. It's still quite a battle for this one. Taiazati trying to get his way around. Now scooped up by Smith. Smith. And this one up ice. And Resega unable to get to the loose puck.
1 minute to go in the second period.
And El Paso looking for a shot. This one set wide. Puck behind the net. In the corner, El Paso looking for a shot. Kicked aside on the pads of Gavin Shawn. Crew Smith looking to send this one up ice. Puck trickling into the zone. Fortin in a foot race. Miller to the loose puck. Miller on over. Fortin down low. Bouncing puck. O'Rourke to it. O'Rourke down low in the corner. O'Rourke looking for a shot behind the net. Wrap around. Oh, and it is wide. El Paso up ice. 3 seconds left in the second period. As time is going to expire. El Paso taking a 3-1 lead into the intermission. Well, when we come back, we'll have the start of the third period. Wranglers with some work cut out for them heading into the final period of this one, as they are down 3-1 to the El Paso Rhinos. Welcome on back, folks, as we get ready for the start of the third period in just a couple of seconds. Wranglers down 3-1 heading into the third period. They got their work cut out for them. Can the boys in blue turn it around? It'll be Taizani on the draw. Across from him, Ian Castamo. We are underway for the start of the third period here now. Headquist to loose puck, Rusega. And this one turned over, shot and a big save! And Landon Poe. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I don't know if this goal counts. Somebody just got obliterated and sent to the moon and back. Okay. Well, that was an interesting way to start this one out. I mean, have you seen anything like that before? No, yeah.
Who took the face off? Who took the face off? Who took the face off?
I have no, I didn't. It's just Landon absolutely trucked it, kid. There's maybe a goal, maybe a penalty, maybe somebody going in the hospital, I don't know. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
No, it's a no goal.
Ladies and gentlemen, rolling on the ice, it's a goal!
Well, head coach Michael Hill having a conversation with the officiating crew. Well, this is going to take quite some time to figure out. Well, Jaden Shirk is in the box. And looks like Landon Poe is also going to have his night come to an end. Well, the Wranglers, after going down 3-1 after the second period, needed a good start to the third period here. But just 14 seconds into the third period, Landon Poe has seen his night come to an end. El Paso has scored a fourth goal, and Jaden Shirk is in the box. So less than ideal, to say the least. Well, and if it already was not bad enough, the El Paso Rhinos with a 5-minute power play. We're back underway here. Well, the good news is that we only just played 13 seconds of the period. There is still time left in the period. Well, Ethan Wolcott will get credited with the goal. Well, and here goes Rasega. And that looks for a shot, and he's denied by Hughes. Bergner with it, Bergner. Azadi sending it into the zone as they're deflected off of his body. Azadi tied up in the corner. El Paso with it now. Bergner into the zone. Of course, they're trying to stay with his man, pin him up onto the walls. Puck launched down ice. Wranglers looking to go for a change. Bollinger out there now with Damakevs. Of course, they're still joined out defensively with Smith. Honka into the zone, weaving his way through. And Cruz Smith. And this one is blocked in traffic. And Cruz Smith and Honka had quite a go at it. Honka's holding his rib cage a little bit. Now it's Bollinger with it. Bollinger on over to Damakevs, but it is cut out. Wranglers having to recover. Pass on over. Kaiser sends it wide. Shore to it. Feeds it. Now Wolcott with it. Sending out back to Shore. Honka is an option. Honka to Shore. Shore. And a one-timer and a big save, but it will bobble into the net. Having to see who is getting credited for the goal here. And there's traffic down in front. That'll be Ethan Wolcott with another goal. That will be a hat trick now for Ethan Wolcott. Well, Jacob Miller and Smith on the face-off here. Bergner with it. Bergner into the zone. Loose puck. Smith trying to help out, create a little bit of a scrum. And a big hit there from Jacob Miller. Knight-Ray with it. Pass it over, shot, and a save there from Sean. Knight-Ray with it. Down low, Smith looking for a feed, reset back. Around the point, Knight-Ray feeding it on over to Giblin. Knight-Ray back with it. Fortin trying to disrupt the puck. Bergner and a shot, and if it's in, as Jackson Poltani will net the 6th goal of the game for the El Paso Rhinos. Well, and Jackson Poltani with a hat trick here tonight. Well, and the Wranglers still with 2:22 of a 5-minute penalty they have to oversee. Back underway we go.
Power play.
Puck around the boards. Hunka to it. Kaiser, short. Kaiser back with it. To Hunka. Hunka surveying his options. Haggerty cutting it out. Izadi in pursuit of Kaiser. Kaiser looking for something to work with as he enters the zone. Kaiser behind the net. Kaiser still with it, looking for a pass. Kaiser shoveling it down low. A little bit of a scrum for this one. Kaiser on over and a shot. Kept out by Sean on a loose puck. Deflected off of Smith and another save there from Sean. Well, 6-1 El Paso here. 16-10 left in the third period. And Casama looking for a shot. Pad save there from Gavin Sean. Wranglers trying to keep their shape. Honka looking for a shot. And kept out by Sean yet again. Fed on back. Honka has an option. El Paso will find Honka. And a shot and a save yet again from Sean. Honka is calling for it. They'll go to Castamon. A shot and another save there from Gavin Sean. Izadi trying to clear the zone. Does just that. Resega looking at pressure. Honka back with it. El Paso having to reset in the neutral zone as they're back into the zone. Castamon looking for a shot. And another save there from Gavin Sean. Haggerty on the draw. El Paso back with it. Steven at the blue line. Sending it on over to Giblin. Giblin dumped on back. Steven looking for a shot and another save there from Sean. Giblin looking for a shot. Held onto and kept out by Sean. Launched down ice. Bullinger looking to challenge, and icing going to get called here. Looks like we're actually going to get a call for a high stick instead on the El Paso Rhinos. So Amarillo Wranglers going to get a offensive zone draw here now. Wranglers unable to make a change. They wanted to get some fresh legs out onto the ice here. Well, the Wranglers, after losing Landon Poe, only able to have the services of 5 defensemen here tonight for the remainder of this game. Wranglers going back to full strength in 4 seconds here, as they are seeing if they can turn the tide on a 6-1 deficit. Chipped into the corner of the Wranglers zone. Smith in pursuit. Smith looking for a quick feed. It's out of reach for Williams. And icing waved away. Scooped up, down low, puck bouncing. Wranglers trying to stay with it, but now Hayden Hedquist and company have to skate back into the neutral zone. Hedquist with it. Petrov looking for a feed through. Loose puck scooped up by O'Rourke. O'Rourke looking for Petrov. This one cut out by Bergner. Hedquist denying Bergner at the blue line. Puck chipped into the corner. And puck up and out of play. 13:58 left in the third period, as we'll get immediate timeout here. Well, welcome on back from the media timeout. 13:58 remaining in the third period. Amarillo Wranglers down 6-1 to the El Paso Rhinos. Hat tricks from Jackson Poltani and Ethan Wolcott. The El Paso Rhinos here tonight. Dolan in pursuit of Bergner. Bergner looking to kickstart from behind his own net. Sean out of his net with it on his paddle. Feeds it around over, looking for Dolan. Edquist looking to get to loose puck in the corner. Edquist tapped in at the blue line by the Rhinos. Out of reach for Bergner. Banked onto the glass. Fortin sending this one onto the backboards. Fortin getting to it. Fortin looking for some support. El Paso back with it. Smith tying up his man down low. Puck through the crease. Banked off the glass. O'Rourke with it. O'Rourke looking to send this one into the zone. Shore looking to feed it down low, and icing will get called here now. A little bit Zani on the draw. And gets Stamo across from him. Haggerty keeping this one in the zone. Giblin with it. Giblin looking for a shot, and a big save there from Gavin Sean. And the beer can tower they had just reconstructed falling over. Lee Kaiser and Williams on the try inside the Wranglers zone. Oh, we're going to get a redo of the face-off here inside the Wranglers zone. And this one is clean as we will play on. Hedquist looking to bank it off the boards. Puck up to Bollinger on the wings. Bollinger has Williams. And it's cut out by the Rhinos. Giblin with it. Giblin looking to shovel this one into the zone. Tossed into the zone. Hedquist looking for a rapid-fire pass on up to Williams. Smith and the Rhinos back with it. Steven chipping it up into the air. Giblin has it cut out. Bollinger with it from his own zone. 12-10 left in the third period. Wranglers need 5 to tie it up. Murkowski with it. Sean scooping up on his paddle. Hedquist looking for a quick feed on up. And that one out of reach, but now scooped up by Lupo. Lupo sending it over to Tsoukalis. Tsoukalis looking to kind of create something if he can as it's cut out. Smith, the loose puck inside of his own zone, has options. Was looking for O'Rourke. Fired back around. And this one fell into the crease after it took an awkward bounce off a stanchion. Thankfully staying out. Damakiev's into the zone. Damakiev's into the corner. Tsoukalis looking to get into the opposite corner. Tsoukalis back for Damakiev's. And this one behind the net. Lupo looking for some support here now. And we got a loose bucket and a shot sent wide. And you can hear head coach Michael Hill saying that the El Paso Rhinos had too many men on the ice at one time. And El Paso potentially able to get out of there squeaky clean when they could have been called for something. Tazzani trying to get to this loose puck. Haggerty having to reposition. And El Paso looking to just kind of play keep away as they've built themselves a lead. Rusega looking for a pass on over. And this one cut out. Azadi and Haggerty trying to find the puck down low in the slot. It's now The Rhinos into the zone. In the corner, the beer tower has fallen down yet again. I think they might as well wait until the game is over to try and rebuild that thing. Zotti whacking away at it. Bergner has it. And they were looking for a pass, but Azadi cut it out for a second. Bergner back with it. Sending it on to Sean. Sean. Togel on his paddle. Hedquist with it. Looking for Dolan. Dolan weaving his way through. Getting tripped up a little bit. Not enough to draw calls. Dolan looking for Fortin. Fortin laying a nice hit. Puck sent into the corner. Dolan turning on the afterburners. Dolan behind the net. Looking for some support. Now El Paso into the zone as they're going for a change. They're going to run out of real estate. They got the puck behind net. It's tossed back. White looking for a shot in this one. Sent into the corner. Georgie calling for it. Miller getting a piece of that puck on the intended pass. Now Dolan scooping it up. Dolan. It's just Dolan. Dolan turning on the afterburners. Well, and the Wranglers bench is irate and livid beyond belief. They have not been happy here tonight. Well, Jacob Miller and Camden Kaiser both will be going to the box. Well, the Wranglers bench has been very vocal here tonight. We apologize if there's any language you can hear down below in the penalty boxes. Jacob Miller and Camden Kaiser are only a few feet down below us. Oh, we're waiting for the penalty assessment. I assume it is going to be for roughing. It has still not been updated. And there we go. It has roughing on Camden Kaiser, and surely Jacob Miller will have his be a roughing call as well. Well, we're going to go 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes as Camden Kaiser and Jacob Miller sit in the box. 9:15 left in the third period. Wranglers down 6-1. Steven with it. Just looking to burn time. Bollinger looking to challenge. Fed on over to the wings. Honka into the zone. Honka has Night Ray. Night Ray pass on over. Out of reach for Wolcott. Resends it back to Steven. Back out over to Night Ray. Night Ray back to Steven. Steven was looking for Honka. Too far for Honka as Cruz Smith going to send this one down ice. Hada picking out a pass on over. Steven into the zone. Now O'Rourke and the Wranglers back with it. Tossed on over into the opposite corner. Bollinger looking to kickstart something here for the Wranglers. Bollinger weaving his way through and a stick in. And we got a loose stick for Hada there. Is now back with that one. Wranglers looking to go for a change. Hagerty out on the ice now. Hagerty trying to whack away at this puck. Unable to get anything on it. Castamo sending it back. Castamo down low. And Smith getting a piece of this puck. Smith with options. Tosses it on over to Hagerty. Hagerty down low to shot. As this one cats out on the paddle there of Hughes. Rusega was looking for a feed. Wranglers were going for a change. They had to be quick about it, or else it would have just been the goalie to beat. But Hedquist is out there now trying to disrupt any kind of progress for the El Paso Rhinos. Puck sent it into the opposite corner. Rusega trying to challenge. McCorster there to help out. Rusega on over to Hedquist. Rusega going for a change. Lupo out onto the ice now. Both teams back to full strength. O'Rourke with it. O'Rourke looking for a quick pass on over to Suklis. Suklis collecting the pass on over, and a shot. This one whiffed. Ogle. And icing going to get called here now. Zadin Giblin on the face-off there. As Giblin and the Rhinos controlling this puck. Puck sent into the zone. Rourke having to get back. Smith with it. Oh, and we got a whistle here. Oh, and Ogle going to be going to the box. Well, Wranglers going on the penalty kill yet again. And we'll be right back.
We're just not playing like ourselves. We're just not playing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I can't be mad about this match right now because I don't want to be part of this.
I think both of you are going to play tomorrow. What? Both of you are going to play tomorrow.
Huh?
Both of you are going to play tomorrow.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, no. I guarantee you no.
I would. I would. You have to do something.
Puck all the way down ice for Sega. Unable to cut this one out. Izadi looking to challenge Wolcott. Izadi getting a piece of it. Short. Will pass on over. And Gasema looking for a shot in this one, fizzling out. He's out of his net. 1:27 remaining on the penalty of Ethan Ogle here. Short. Looking for a pass. This one cut out. Miller. Scooping it up. Miller. Up ice. Miller looking to lay a hit in the corner. Keep this puck with himself. Paso looking to go for a change. They're going to slow down the tempo of their power play here. They've got 56 seconds remaining of a power play. 5:40 left in the third period. Well, they will go now. It's Steven with it. 45 seconds remaining of a power play for the Rhinos. El Paso into the zone, looking to slow it down. Fed on back to Steven. Steven to Giblin. Giblin back to Steven. Steven pushing it off to Poltani. Poltani back to Steven. Steven with a shot. And a great save there from Sean. And a broken, well, not broken fully, almost broke potentially on that pass attempt there. Giblin down low is looking for a pass. Finds Poltani as he's got the loose puck. Wraps it around back to Giblin. Giblin. And over to Steven. Steven to Giblin. Giblin thought about it. Ethan Ogle is out of the box. Steven looking for a shot. Another great save there from Gavin Sean. And it's Bergner with it. Bergner looking for a shot, set high. Haggerty. Wranglers looking to shovel this puck into the zone. Georgie with it. Rusega now unable to get the loose puck as it's scooped up by Hughes.
All right, kids, I promise you. Let's go around the ball for yourself. So I want to hear the kids, and only the kids, as loud as you can, say, let's go, Rhinos! All right, that's pretty good, kids. Can you louder than that? Let's go, Rhinos! Yeah, really good. Can you even louder than that, kids? Let's go, Rhinos! Yeah, great job!
Hedquist looking for a shot. Hedquist looking for Lupo. This one cut out. Laviette on over. Laviette back with it. Laviette behind the net looking for a pass. Georgie was calling for it. And that's number 4 on the counter. The Tower beer cans going over. Turner with it. Puck tampered down by McCourse. On the Wranglers going on the penalty kill yet again. Well, Tyler Suklis will be going to the box. 3:32 left in the third period. Well, roughing the call there on Tyler Suklis. Power plays. And it's turned over. It's Bollinger with it. Bollinger looking for a shot pass. Oh, my. There you go. Something out of nothing. Daniel Rusega able to find second goal of the night for the Amarillo Wranglers. And what a great effort there from Jake Bollinger and Daniel Rusega. Well, Daniel Rusega with a shorthanded goal assisted by Jacob Bollinger. Well, it's Rusega's second shorthanded goal of the season. Beltani calling for it. Top of the face-off circle, Paso. Not going to shovel things around and shuffle around. Beltani down low looking for a pass, a shot, and a big save from Gavin Sean. And a shot, this one muffed. Well, outside of the 5-minute penalty the Wranglers had to kill off, it has been a very stout night for them on the penalty kill. Hedquist trying to reset this puck out of the zone. Georgie. Now it's Miller with it. Miller trying to find the puck. Lost it for a second. 2:20 left in the third period. Miller calling for a quick change. Sega out on the ice now. El Paso wanting a change of their own. Georgie with it. Rhinos looking for the zone entry. Puck coughed up, tossed down ice. Rusega looking to just kind of cause a little bit of havoc, see if he can find puck in the back of that one more time on his way out. As we are closing in on the last 1 minute and 45 seconds of this one. Izadi's trying to scoop it up at the blue line as it's now the Rhinos looking for that zone entry. 5 seconds until we have Tyler Suklis out of the box. Puck lofted up into the air, and it is going to hit the Jumbotron. Tyler Sequence was ready to get out of the box, but he's got to wait for exactly 1 second. As we'll have a face-off inside of the Wranglers zone here. Smith looking for a shot. This one kept up. Smith, whip it. Now 51.4 seconds left in the third period. Turner on the face-off. Harry looking for a shot. Sean with a big save there. O'Rourke behind net. Hughes sending it on over. Hedquist. Into the zone. Hedquist with it. .6 seconds left in the third period here. Dolan on the faceoff. Dolan. Staying with it, Dolan. Hedquist. Looking for Petrov. Petrov looking for Dolan. Dolan. And McCorrister side up on the boards, and that will do it here for this one on Friday night. Wranglers falling 6-2 on the road against the El Paso Rhinos. Well, tomorrow is a new night as the Amarillo Wranglers are looking for a response here tonight, tomorrow night against the El Paso Rhinos after falling on the road. Well, that will do it for us here tonight, and we will see you all tomorrow night for Game